Hello dear viewer and welcome back to the Lunar Nebula Art Channel with me, Shaolong. Today we're looking at the final evolution of Ryouch, the dragon type fall starter Fakemon. So this is Shaolong, or at least one of several designs I come up with for Shaolong. So I had it in my brain to kind of always have the tail be a major part of this. And at first I was trying to think of how a Pokemon could kind of use its tail like a weapon, because, you know, the overall evolution line design is becoming more disciplined and more able to fight like a human, in theory. So, yeah, eventually I ended up going with the Shaolin-style Kung Fu monkey going up a tree staff form and thought, yeah, that's kind of unique for a pose. The other poses I tried, one looked too much like Greninja, I thought, with the tail wrapped around the neck, kind of like the scarf tongue of Greninja. So I was like, you know what, this seems more unique and hopefully will work as a pose and be a unique silhouette as well. So here we're going with the tail kind of being the staff of sorts. And this way it's also potentially, you know, not necessarily a weapon, but a part of the character, the creature. So some people like that in Pokemon design, and I think that's generally a good rule of thumb, so that's what I went with. And I realized the scales on the back of Martail could make a decent helmet shape if they, you know, turned to that. So I kind of had some inspirations from Chinese helmets, samurai helmets, things like that. And overall, I realized I could go in with Affinity Designer 2, which I do like. It is different in the UI, so I had to get used to that. But other than that, yeah, it worked pretty well. And what I realized I should do is, after building the different parts of the body, is rasterize the separate parts of the body and then add in the vector curves later for the shading. And so that way, when I make the shiny, as you see here, in the top right corner, it's easier to flood fill the pixel layer with the correct color in this cartoony style. Without further ado, let's dive into the Pokédex entry for Shaolong. Shaolong, the combatant Pokémon. Shaolong is considered a master of fighting techniques, human and Pokémon. Its incredibly long tail is wielded like a living weapon, bypassing most defenses.